guys. Hmp Woodhill. Still expose and educate. It's just behind me. It is a B category prison here in Milton Keynes. And let's see how far we can get. As soon as we're pulling up this staff here, it is a public footpath. This is the visitor centre, and you guys can remember around here is where Bustex was when he filmed. So big up Bustex, as I see his version, and it made me want to come here myself. But not just Bustex, guys. It's down to the history of the place. Charles Bronson was in here, guys. As we can see, the usual. As we can see, guys, very similar to Belmarsh. It's a big prison. Like I said, I think it's turned into a B/C now here. Just a couple of staff coming out. Let's have a look at this plaque here, guys. They've actually got steps here leading up to the jail there. So rest in peace to anyone that's passed away. There's actually a plaque of staff that have passed away here, and that's the prison. Let's look at these steps, guys. It reminds me of the film Rocky Balboa. Do you know when he goes up the steps to the statue? Here we go. There's a lot of signage around, guys, but no mobile phones. No photography sign, but there was this at Belmarsh as well. As you can see, guys, there's got no filming. That's how it is. No mobile phones allowed, but it's inside the prison. And obviously when you're outside, it's a bit different. Yeah, these are very common now, guys, about drones. And I remember when I was inside, there was always a few things with the drones. But guys, still have exposed. It's in the sign here, brother. Hey, it's in this one.
Yeah, I've just noticed that over there.
They're new breeds, yeah.
So,
obviously it's public land, so I don't know where they're living by.
They're quite new because...
they're very new.
Yeah.
When Buzz come in, none of these signs were up.
But it's still not a law.
No, it's policy.
Policy.
It's their policy.
So, have I just walked in with your...
It's a very... No, you're alright. It's an intimidating building, isn't it? For the boys to live in.
It's a big old gate, that's for sure.
It's like Belmarsh.
Is it?
And these steps, I said, it reminds me... Sorry, it's like, you know Rocky the film?
Yeah.
These steps are like when Rocky climbs up the mountain. You see the staff memorable thing there as well?
I did, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
I'm just going to wander this way a little bit. So we've got... Oh, Jesus, I didn't notice that one. That's even bigger. You pointed to the small one, Jim.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I've got them already. But I'm saying that's totally different. Like, that's just a normal sign.
You know what? You ain't going to miss that, but they're not even worth the pieces card is printed on, is it?
They're quite secure here, aren't they?
Well, it's a secure building, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the panic is, to be honest.
There is panic. Please mind the steps on the way out. Oh yeah, obviously the Rocky Balboa steps, yeah. It actually looks, guys, like Woolwich Grand Court picture to me. Very strange. Obviously this being in Milton Keynes, it's got a very London feel to the sort of prison. Maybe I have a lot of London boys in there. Oh, there's no public access here, yeah. They've actually, that's all right, they've secured that.
I'm going to have a little walk down this way, Chips, because there's another building apparently.
Yeah, exposed. That we've got to say to the people, they've done their job there.
Yes.
They've signed it right, and we'll stick to that respect. Yeah, so still expose and educate, guys. They got these signs everywhere. Just going to make our way down here. and I'm going to pick this back up, guys. Still at Woodhill, guys. Walk it around the neck. Look. Pedestrian sign.
Welcome to the Wisewood Centre. Sure what that is?
Please do not park your motorcycle here. A lot of overgrown rubbish there. Obviously the smoking sign, we know everything's banned now. There is a footpath all around this prison, guys. Yeah, this looks like the visitors bit here. What's up here then? Just a car park? Got some building work going on site as well. That's quite intimidating, that building.
So I just dropped it there for a second, guys.
Yeah, just gonna make my way back around there, guys. Do subscribe to Expose and Educate. This is our 3rd prison together and our 5th video. No, 4th prison together and our 6th video. So not bad. Yeah. Evening. A lot of pretty plants in there, guys, to be fair. So they've actually maintained it here. But these signs, guys, it's got no effect to me or any other person filming, because it's only about inside the prison. And as we know as auditors, we don't cross that line. We stay with a public boundary. There's for Leeds, look, for Live Free. Big up Live Free. And then we go from there, guys. Evening.
No, it's not. It's afternoon.
Okay. Afternoon then.
When's the evening start? The afternoon finish?
We don't know anymore. Just the usual spin, guys, isn't it, with the old prison officers. Oh, we've actually got the security officer here for the prison. So guys, that is the dogs, the old sniffer dogs. But for me, guys, when you stand here, sorry about the sun, yeah, that is an intimidating place. Very, very similar to Belmarsh. Sorry?
Make sure you don't point at me, man.
Well, if you're talking, I will point it to you.
No, you won't.
Well, if you're going to talk to me, I will.
No, I guarantee you don't point at me.
Why?
I'm telling you now, don't point it.
What authority have you got?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Are you the police?
Sorry?
Are you the police?
Doesn't matter.
You're a prison officer. You're a security officer, that's it.
Doesn't matter. Don't point the camera.
I can do what I want in public land. If you talk to me, I will. You don't give me directors, mate.
What is it you filming for, pal?
Sorry?
What is it you filming for?
Oh, are you a gym officer or?
Not a gym officer, no.
Okay.
What,
You won't identify, then there's no point having a conversation.
You think I'm a gym officer?
I don't know what you are. Are you a prison officer?
Prison
or-
officer.
Oh, obviously here at Woodhill.
Yeah.
Did you just hear the attitude of that officer then?
No.
You never do. Is there anything I can help you with then?
That's what I want to know about you.
I'm just filming
Why?
because I want to.
Fair enough. But
It's called auditing. Basically, we film whatever we want, public land, and then we walk on.
okay.
Okay.
Just be aware that obviously you
I haven't got
to
to be
say
aware. I know.
the public areas.
I know the laws. I stick within the boundaries. If it's private, like you've made it secure over there, we won't cross that line. And that's about it, really. My video isn't about you. Obviously now it is a little bit because you've approached. So you like a person officer or
DST.
what's that then?
Search team, basically.
Like security.
Yeah.
So the man with the dog is like the sort of stuff you do then. Like you go around and. No, but I know you heard him, right?
I didn't hear him, but carry on.
His attitude was quite appalling. You're very polite. He come across very differently to you,
Okay.
and he was like, "You can't film me, mate." Problem is, my intention weren't for him, but as soon as you talk to me, I'm going to put the camera on because this is not my protection. I know they're panicking on radio, but this is what I'm doing. I'm coming here to film. So, you haven't complained, but I'm trying to say to you that was an absolute disgrace from him. Did you know who that officer was?
I do know that officer.
Can you give me like any details, his shoulder number, his rank? Because I'm going to put a complaint in.
That's fine.
And so do you have his name or?
I do know his name, but I'm not willing to give you his name. But
Not his
obviously,
personal name, his work name.
If you put a complaint in, state what obviously you're stating, they'll be able to find out who it is.
Yeah, but who am I meant to complain to? The Queen? She runs these prisons, is she?
I mean, if you want to complain to the Queen, that's up to you.
Or what's he called? The inspector or whatever. Do you know the process or?
If you're going to complain about the prison, I'm sure you'll just go to the prison governor.
Who's the prison governor here then?
The prison governor
Yeah.
is Nicola Martley, she's number 1.
Does she come out and maybe say hello? Too busy for us. What's she doing? Drinking tea?
She's here, she's very busy.
Are you scared on camera to talk about her then? In case you lose your job? But you're worried, aren't you? Because I know with politics in prison you could potentially lose your job because this will be seen by thousands and you're going to be all over the internet. Obviously you weren't the star of the film and you were polite with your approach. It's just justifying that sort of behaviour there. That's why I come here and do this. For these people, and we call them tyrants. You're not a tyrant, he is. You know, social skills. If you work in a prison, you're trying to rehabilitate people and help people. Not you, but the majority. There's a control element, right? Now, I don't know why you'd want to work in the prison personally. You're obviously not in the day-to-day running. You're probably looking for drugs or whatever around. But why did you personally join the prison?
I'm not going to get into that details with you guys.
This is the problem, isn't it?
If you want to film out in the public areas,
But we're in public area.
you crack on. But obviously, if you go anywhere you shouldn't be going.
But we ain't gonna, because that's signed perfect. Your signs are over the top here though, about no mobile phones allowed. That's in prison grounds. This is public property. If we went in the door and went in your office, it's different, isn't it?
All I'm going to say to you, if you can stay this side,
No, but
appreciate it.
I don't want to. And if I might just film in the windows in there if I want, because I can.
You can't be filming in the windows.
Of course you can. It's public
Have I
land.
missed something where I've been around the corner?
Oh, basically, a security officer was threatening me. I can't film him. He had dogs in his hand, like he was gonna do something. But this officer actually works with him. Very polite.
Are you out of that van, you man? Ah, right, okay.
Oh, what is that? His van?
Well, I saw the van. I was over.
Jesus, it's like a police. Are you like a police van, isn't you? It's like the Google Earth van with all the cameras.
Can I just ask you a question? If this fund
Yeah, I'm done, brother. So yeah, we're just leaving this person. Let's just get to this gentleman there. I'm gonna carry on, guys. Charles Bronson was in here, guys. The legendary Charles Bronson. And this officer here, this is his car. Just like a police officer, man. So, I'm gonna have a look at his car quickly. And but it's very secure here, guys. I will give Woodhill their credit. They are quite secure. They've got a very gated place. And across the road there, the barrier, and there is signage about no public access, so they do get that. And obviously if there was a barrier and we cross it, it's a different ball game. But yeah, this is the car the man come out of. The other officer was an absolute disgrace. The attitude, it's like he was trying to intimidate me because he had 2 sniffer dogs. But it's got a sign here, guys, but there is public access still down there. Maybe they need to put a barrier there as well.
Well, I don't know actually, because the rumours are that you know
You sit about drinking tea?
the guests indoors are behind the door.
Yeah, apparently here at Woodhill, the inspector report was
Is there
quite...
any workshops up and running? Do they make anything or?
I'm not going to get into
Are you going to talk about anything?
Nah, not the
How
internet.
are the visits going?
I'm not going to
We
chat.
should-
That's
Surely the
absolute disgrace.
workshops
We'll have to
aren't-
film in the windows then, because we're not getting our questions we want. Of course I can. What are you going to do then? Call the police?
Filming in the windows, what would you?
Go on then. What are you going to say? A man's filming in a window? Come on.
Are the workshops top security then?
They're making £12 a week in a
I was
workshop.
only asking if it was going to be in-house stuff like making sheets, pillowcases, or whether it was an outside company. Sort of stuff people are interested in, isn't it? To see if
But
when
this
the guys
ignorance
incarcerated,
is not going to go far.
that
Now the people ain't going to like it. Like,
something less mind-numbing than just sitting and watching telly.
they're watching EastEnders and all that, no? They're blacked out windows, so you can't even see in there.
Are you distracted by my friend that much that you can't talk to me?
He didn't talk to me either. He just come over telling me orders. But he was actually alright.
Yeah, he seems okay. He just
Not anymore.
doesn't want to answer. Where was this guy that caused you grief, mate?
Yeah, he's walked off now. He
over
was
there?
behind me. He said, "Do not film me," and I said, "I'll film you."
So where was he? Over here?
No, it was where I stood there,
Ah.
and then he come out, and obviously I was chatting with him, and then he kind of, I think he went through them gates over there.
Well, I'm going over there then.
I'm gonna.
Found the dog section. I'll see it back here.
Was that a dog section?
There is round there.
Yeah, I'll
but
have a look.
It's dead. Follow that path.
Well, all the way back round there.
Follow that path round. There's a building just over there.
Nah, that's what I'm gonna do here then. Are you coming over here?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, it's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit like they've guarded it here.
Barriers, that.
Yeah, you can walk around it. Yeah.
Let's go through the car park then.
Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna pick this back up. Me and Exposed just gonna go around there.
Me and the gyps are just in the car park.
Exclusive, 50 quid lighter up the floor, guys.
And quite clearly, you come through and there's no sign. So, all we've got is Hmp Woodhill drivers to use intercom, contact main gate,
And that sign again.
service deliveries to Woodhill.
The stupid sign, guys. Silliness. We're not in the prison,
Oh, we've
guys.
got yet another. They must have spent a fair bit of money on these,
And they're new, ain't they? Like,
and they're not worth what they're printed on.
no. Yeah, so it looks like it's sort of a works department here, guys. We are kind of left on a bit of a standoff with the security officer. But I'm definitely going to wait around to see if they get the police. He told me not to film the windows, but I did. Because obviously it's lawful. I don't listen to prison policy. I listen to law. Big up the Gypsy, guys. It's been a pleasure working with Expose and Educate, and we're going to carry on. It would be nice to get some form of comment, but we have a bit of issues. They're quite paranoid here, where they don't really want to talk. So there is a bit here of the prison that I've... Oh, this is the works department bit. But that officer, man, with a dog, he was an absolute disgrace. Actually an open door here, guys. So as you can see, this is the work department for the prison, which will be not prison officers, just normal workers. There's open door there. This would just be normal workers, and there is open gate. But let's get round to the central bit again. And there is a prison around the corner here, guys. Hmp Oakwood or Oak Hill, that I'm going to do as well. And I know that's private, so we will do that straight after this. And yeah, for my thinking, guys, this is a B/C here. And in my opinion, of the prisons that I've done, it is high security here. They are quite solid with a lot of signs, and they have quite done a good job really with restricted access. But there is a lot of public areas here. You do see a lot of these signs, but there is still a lot of public access. So, and it's still the same ball game, guys. The prison is open to be filmed, and you film, and that's how it is. As we can see, the usual flags. And we've got a lot of activity coming in and out of here now. I just didn't like the attitude of that one officer with the dogs. I just think he was quite rude, really. Wow. And just a little bit disrespectful from a man with a camera in public land. But it's actually the sun's picking up now because it was raining, guys. Ah, but here we go. Back to here again. Let me just see if this other officer comes out. The one that said he's going to get the police. And I find this quite funny. There is men at work, and they're called auditors. This ain't work for me, guys. They're sat in that office, guys, drinking tea, while these dear boys are locked up. 24-hour bang up. And unfortunately, us being here filming has made an impact where they're even going to sit down even more than they normally do. And the only issue the officer had was me actually filming in the windows. They're blacked out, guys. You can't see much anyway. Expose and Educate is down the bottom there. Let me point him. And he's going to make his way round. But this, it's illegal to fly or land a UAV drone over a prison wall, and illegally use a UAV drone to convey a item in. And look, you get 2 years. And I will say, my own experience being in the jail, there was quite a few drones going in and out. And listen, it's got to be one hell of a person to want to work in a prison, right? Can't assume they're all bad or they're all good. We live with real reality and real truths. Oh, it's a job, right? You can get that. But all we're coming for is not the majority, it's the minority, right? It's all down to the individuals. I'll say again, guys, rest in peace to the officers that passed away here. Because at the end of the day, whatever said and done, the children are still human beings, aren't they? And that's how it is. But yeah, it's very restricted here and very restricted over in this corner. But then it's open in another sense, so it's quite a contradiction here at Woodhill. But around this time, guys, visits are probably finished, so you're going to be seeing maybe normal members of public coming out, and that's not the aim. And this is where they would have to come if you're visiting your family, and it's not really the goal, guys. But yeah, the original security officer is still sat in the van from when we first pulled up here, so we'll go say hello to him again, and we'll go from there. But he's not too happy. I think the police are coming, so we'll wait for them. But we haven't got all day because there is a prison around the corner, and we'll have to move on. If the police are not called, I think I'll end it here. If they are called, I'll wait out of respect for them. But this man was actually half polite but never answered the question, so not really the civilised society that we need, guys. Let's see what he's got to say. And he's just kind of sat here a bit impatient and not very happy at the minute. But let's see how the things go. Are they coming yet? The police here yet? Police? You said if I film the windows, you call them. I did. But it's blacked out anyway. Listen, we're pretty much done here anyway. You're on edge. You'll be alright. We'll be gone. It's unnecessary hassle for you, yeah? Come on, you're similar age to me, right? Is there a problem in that with violence? Are you in fear of working? Or are you confident in your ability? Are you being briefed not to? There's a memo, isn't there? You're not allowed. Did they say, oh, it's them auditor boys again? Or do you think we're like idiots? Do you like me beard?
I'm not going to get into any ins and outs.
Alright, what about me beard then? Is it ginger? You're laughing, look.
You're right.
I'm not. I do this all day, I'll get a reaction out of you. Ah, come on, let's be civilised. I have to get a number plate now. I didn't want to. Ah, there we go, guys. This wasn't the aim. Now we have to take number plate, and I didn't want to. The guy was actually half calm. He's very frustrated. He's obviously got to sit here until we leave. Well, it is what it is, guys. We have to move to the next location. He will be pretty much the star of the show. It's a very, very intimidating prison, to be honest with you. Just like Belmarsh. But yeah, they've actually been quite civil to a point here. So I would say auditing has made some form of impact. I wouldn't like to see the prison go on that red alarm thing like it did at Belmarsh. But it is what it is, guys. There's not much you can do, is there? And that's how it goes. Just get him the door, guys. WD-40 in there. See if he slams it. I did hear an officer say make sure you lock it behind you, because they're not happy about us filming. Okay, so Milton Keynes College, of all the courses you can do in jail, because obviously it is Milton Keynes here, they do, I don't know if you can see much, guys, it is tinted here, so it's quite hard here to actually look through here at Milton Keynes. But as it says, guys, they've actually won a little award, look. 2 years running. There's actually...
All rooms are phones for outgoing calls.
Well, here,
Yeah.
it says that on Google.
Yeah. Well, on the Gov site.
I'll pick this back up, guys. Still here at Woodhill, guys. Obviously, Exposing This Case just said this place has actually changed now. Look at me here, guys. To young offenders now. But I always wanted to take a selfie at a prison sign. Here we go. It's darkened out. Can't even see a thing. Hey. Hey. Hey, baby. Ooh.
You're prison.
Do you, and this is, I'm not filming, sniff knickers.
I'm not getting into anything, lads.
Alright, do
can
you,
poke all you want.
alright, do you wear knickers at home? He's laughing, look beyond his eyes.
I don't know, I think...
So we got Dan.
You should just get the selfie with Dan in the van.
Dan,
Dan, the
in the
man
Nissan van.
Who actually doesn't want to get into all that.
Cheers, Dan.